start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York.
Good evening and welcome to DTV's live coverage of the 2005 Davison High School Junior Senior Prom. Tonight's program is brought to you by America's Premier Mortgage, Davison Community Schools, Memic Insurance, Subway of Davison, and Great Clips of Davison.
Good evening, Davison. You are now tuned in to the most fanciful event in Davison, in the year of Davison, the 2005 High School Prom here at the gym. The theme is New York City, and it looks very great. People are just starting to file in. I'm Jordan Lang alongside Kelly Smith.
And we're going to be giving you your broadcast live tonight for the 2005 Junior Senior Prom. It's looking really nice out here. Right now we're out in Times Square. We've got a lot of people walking in, and they're looking really nice so far. So.
Very nice. Some of the escorts are
Mr. Pigger.
Mr. Pigger, one of them, yes. Mr. Schuster, the band and orchestra director. Mr. Zeller, all looking very nice. Nobody has looked out of place here. Everybody looks beautiful and handsome.
Sure do.
We've had a couple amazing tuxes already. Zach Wagner in the all-white and purple tux.
You know, I kind of like that look.
I like it.
It's different. It's different, and I really like it.
The colors, the colors change from year to year, and this year a lot of pastels are in.
Okay, my grandma works at Rayola Florist now, and she said that there was a lot of oranges going to be here this year. She made a lot of corsages for orange.
Yep. Of course, the classic black and white is in, but the pastels are a big hit today.
Yep. So far we've seen a lot of pastels.
Well, we have Sarah Blessing waiting in the hallway. Take it away, Sarah.
And I am here with Crystal Mink and Chad Baker. You guys, what have you been doing so far tonight?
We went to dinner at Applebee's.
And that's
Any pictures or anything?
yeah, we went to her house.
Did you guys bring a limo or?
No, I drove.
That's awesome. Way to save the money. Have you guys been inside yet?
No, not yet.
Are you excited to see what it looks like?
Yeah.
What do you think about this year's theme?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's really nice in there. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. Well, I'm going to send it back to them. You guys can go ahead and head back in. Thanks, and back to you guys.
And we have Mike McManaman coming down the stage.
Fellow DTVer.
He is the center on the DHS varsity basketball team this year. 6'8", very tall man.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, there's just a big bang. I don't know what that was, but it scared me.
Well, we start this 2005 prom off with a bang, and it can only get better, though. Ray Smith.
He's a wrestler here at DHS, right?
Yes, very good wrestler, and very good at cross country too. He does that.
Nice guy.
Nice teal tie and vest underneath that tux. Looking
and he's
great.
being escorted by Mrs. Stambursky.
Yep. Oh, we have Statue of Liberty out here. They really decorated this prom great. They have Times Square out here. Inside they have Central Park. The bridge, it's all here, folks. I actually thought I was in New York City when I walked in.
It's looking really nice. We were here last night as they were setting up, and it was coming along pretty well. I wasn't sure if they were going to have it done, though. I heard that some people were here until about 2 o'clock this morning, so we want to give a big thanks to those of you who stayed out that long and really put a lot of effort into it.
It was looking good. I was here playing basketball at about 11, and it was looking great.
And now we're going to send it right back over to Sarah Blessing for another interview.
And I'm here with fellow DTVer Mike McManaman. Mike McManaman, who is this lovely lady that you have with you tonight?
Her name is Brittany. She's a junior from Grand Blanc. Delightful. We've had a delightful night so far.
Good. Where did you meet her?
Through a mutual friend of mine. He's standing right over there. His name's Randy Scott.
Nice. Well done. Well done. Okay, so tell me a little bit about DTV and what we've been doing so far this year. You can let them in on their little sneak peeks and things of such nature.
What I've done so far?
Yep.
Well, I've done quite a few things, not as many as I would like to have, but right now I'm working on a Star Wars story. Getting that done out of the way, and looking forward to graduating, so should be out of here pretty soon.
All right, Mike, now you play basketball. Are you going to college to play basketball?
I am. I'm going to Aquinas College, but the interview stopped. Oh, actually, I'm going to Aquinas College, where I'm going to play basketball. It's in Grand Rapids area. It's a delightful little Division II school.
All right, that's awesome. What are you going to major in?
Communications. I'm going to go into broadcasting, Sarah.
There you go, DTV and broadcasting. All right, and we're going to send it back to Kelly and Jordan. Thank you.
I actually borrowed my dress from a friend, and it was Kristen Ellsworth. She graduated last year, so yeah, thank you, Kristen. It's really great. And you know, I saw this dress last year, and I said, Mom, I want a dress just like that, and I got it. So
I actually, I'd like to take this time to thank the Davison Band and Orchestra Boosters for my lovely ensemble. I actually was in orchestra from 5th grade until last semester, and they give you tuxedos to wear at the high school level when you're playing.
Oh,
And
wow.
I got out of orchestra last semester, and I did not turn in my tuxedo.
Oh,
so
no.
that's where I got this one. Very free, very free. But yeah, don't worry, everybody is watching. I will give it back. But
Good
just
sport,
like to thank-
Jordan.
Yeah, I don't want to steal. I'm not a stealer.
Please welcome RJ
But I'll
Weeder
borrow.
and Ellie Green.
RJ Weeder.
he is also on the football team, and his date tonight was a softball player. I'm not sure if she still plays softball, but she has got quite an arm on her. She can throw that ball pretty far.
Both looking very handsome.
And there's a shot of the Statue of Liberty for you. And also Bill Clinton standing right behind her with Hillary.
I thought the Statue of Liberty was a little bit bigger than that.
No, she's about the same size, I
Really?
hear. Yes, I've never seen her in person, but
I hear
that's
that Statue of Liberty's way overrated anyway.
right.
So, or maybe
Right.
they made just two big statues of the Clinton family behind them. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
maybe that's it. I mean,
That's-
they are quite the celebrities.
That's probably
We've
it.
got everyone out here tonight. And people just keep on walking in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
I
Kelly Davison.
really,
very pretty
I
dress.
really hope that no cars come up here on the actual walkway, as it is decorated as a street. That could be not very good for everybody else. But
And now we're going to send it over to Brett Schooley because, why, Jordan? Why are we
well,
going to send it
people
to her?
always question why the Davison Prom is held in the gym every year. But when other nearby schools have their prom in the fancier places, Brett Schooley went on a hunt to find the reasonings behind why prom is always held at Davison High School. This story is brought to you by America's Premier Mortgage.
For the past 20 years, but many students feel that having it here in the gym is not the best option. Mr. Tuttle has the whole story.
The kids are comfortable here. We've turned it into an event, basically. It now is not just a prom, it's the parent viewing, it's the parents can help their kid at night and things like that. We have almost 600 and some students nowadays. Not very many facilities can have that many students in their facility at one time. This is our high school, we're in control. We go somewhere else, we're not in control of it. This way the students get an opportunity to see their high school turn into something totally amazingly differently. The students plan it, the students work on it, the students build it, they do it along with their parents. The parents feel secure knowing their student is here at the high school.
Even though an alternative location is the popular choice, our gym will be transformed for many years to come. Brett Schooley, DTV News.
Please welcome Phil Stevens and Melissa Bowen.
And now we are back to the newscast. Thank you, Randy Scott, for giving us that cue right there. And we're back watching the people at the prom. Here is Melissa Bowen walking up, very pretty dress, with Phil Stevens, a former graduate of DHS. Both are in, or Melissa's in varsity choir, and Phil was in varsity choir. So,
Wow, this is the first rainbow dress we've seen, and it's accented by the red hair.
I like it.
I like it too.
It's
kinda-
very cool.
It's a crazy crazy way to go, but she looks good.
Well, I bet you no one else here will have that dress.
No, I don't think she has to worry about
That's
that.
very nice.
But Sarah Blessing is back in the hallway with some more interviews. Sarah?
And I'm here with the Statue of Liberty, a.k.a. Mrs. Ailing. Miss Ailing, tell me a little bit about how much effort we put into the prom this year.
The juniors have worked very hard. We had a very large group of corps representatives and officers that planned the entire event, worked very hard all year long. We had excellent contributors to the prom, many businesses, community members, parents, just had a very large group of people that helped to put it all together.
Okay, tell me a little bit about how long it's taken you guys this far. Like, did you plan a little bit ahead? What sort of things did you do before you got here on Wednesday?
Well, the class votes on their officers and representatives and their theme at the end of the previous year. And we actually started making preparations last summer by taking a trip to New York so that they could see what was going on, some things that they would like to incorporate, give them some experiences. Many of them had never been to New York. I think that was an early firework we just heard.
An early firework, I hope. Yeah. Also, tell me a little bit about the students that you've worked with, anything like that they have done that's special this year.
Well, the students actually produced almost all of it. Maybe some key ideas. We had Zach Burns and Jamie Allen and Morgan Caraway that designed all the shops in the hallway. Larissa and Emily Miller did the primary focus in the gym, and Larissa was the primary artist for the 100-foot mural. We had Alicia Day and Aubrey Elliott and some other core students that designed the outside and did all the construction there. And then we had an excellent group of students that worked in the girls and boys bathroom and had a lot of parents help there. That seems to be a focal point every year.
Yeah, the bathrooms look really nice this year. They really do.
They did an outstanding job.
Yes, they did. And that's it from us. Back to you guys, Kelly and Jordan. Thank you.
And we are back. Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah's dress looks wonderful, by the way.
Yes, it does. And we also want to inform you that those big bangs you keep hearing are scaring everyone here, first of all. And then second of all, they are practices for the fireworks that will be going on later. So
I actually thought they put in a shooting range next to the school.
Oh, yeah?
But I guess you just informed me that it's not the case.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
It's okay. I got a little excited. But.
Okay. And here we have Anna Holt coming up in a very pretty dress.
Is that the first pink dress we've seen today?
That's not Anna. This is Anna right here. Right here in the
I was
red.
thinking subject.
Down there, that might be the first pink dress. It's very pretty.
There's the super fan of Davison. I have never been to a sporting event where he has not been.
No, not at all. I would say that he's Davison basketball's biggest fan.
Right,
Matt
I think he's
Kopczynski.
Davison's biggest fan.
Davison's biggest fan. He's a lot of heart.
A lot of matching couples. They match very well.
Yes, yes. I like that because it shows that you're together.
Yeah. Hopefully they stay matching by the end of the night.
Right.
I don't want people walking out with different dates.
And here comes Kevin Walsh up the carpet. He's a fellow worker with me. We work at the same place, Rite Aid in Davison. He's a great kid. A lot of fun to be around.
We have some eccentric colors coming up next.
Wow.
That should be exciting.
It looks like a little rainbow coming up the aisle. It's looking very nice. And here comes Carly Price, one of the funniest kids in Davison. She is really funny.
It's very funny. Carly's Corner should be coming up on DTV shortly. But meanwhile, Sarah Blessing has another person to talk to in the hallway. Sarah?
And I'm here with Kevin Walsh. Kevin, tell me what things you're involved with in the school.
NHS and student council.
Awesome, awesome. What sort of things have we done in NHS this year?
I'd say the biggest thing we did was the blood drive. That was the biggest turnout in years. And then on top of that, we did the homecoming parade.
Okay, and what's your favorite part of the homecoming parade?
There's really no favorite part. It's pretty much all hard work.
What about student council? What's your favorite part about student council so far this year?
Being part of all the decisions that affect the students.
Awesome. And tell me, what have you been doing so far this evening?
We went to River Crab in Port Huron, and we sat on the water right across from Canada and ate river crab.
And what exactly is river crab?
I'm just kidding, I had steak.
Oh, I was going to say, what river crab is?
No, it's steak.
Okay, so how was your steak?
It was good.
All right,
They
awesome.
ran out, actually.
How can you run out of steak?
They only had 13 steaks when we got there, and we had 24 people, and they ran out of steak.
Because everybody wanted steak, not river crab.
No river crab, just steak, and they ran out.
Awesome. It sounds like they have a wonderful view.
It was.
Yeah?
It was, and a big tanker came through, big oil tanker.
A big oil tanker that tells you how much the beautiful
Does that
scenery
mean wrap
is.
it up?
We're wrapping it up, and back to Jordan and Kelly.
Thank you, Sarah. The rainbow of dresses is still waiting to come down the aisle. This should be very interesting. Again, Carly Price waiting. She's on deck.
I'm not really sure what the holdup is. They're just standing there waiting. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Well, how long did it take for you to get ready tonight, Cole?
Oh my goodness. Well, I started this morning, very early. I was just very anxious and woke up too early, and so I ended up watching Power Rangers for a little while, to be totally honest. I did.
I don't know why they air that anymore.
Oh no, it was the really old one, the good one. Yes.
The old ones are the best.
Yes.
I don't know why they changed them.
I know, it makes me angry.
Me too.
But
I mean,
then
I'll even watch the old ones when they come on, but now they
exactly
have
right.
In space or ninjas, something like that.
Something like that. And so I did watch Power Rangers, and then around 12 o'clock I had an appointment and another appointment, and it took me quite a while when it got about that time. But
yeah. Really, no preparation involved.
None?
No. Actually, this morning I had realized that I have all my tuxedo here. I didn't even check until this morning. But I got up at about 11:30. Got a nice 12 hours of sleep. I was running on fumes the last 2 days. Not very much sleep at all. But I got my good 12 hours in last night, and I woke up this morning around 3:30. And got out and did some work. Actually, we're building a deck and patio in our backyard.
Oh, wow.
So I had to move some huge boards, and that took me a couple hours. It felt like more.
And
but,
the reason you were running low on sleep was because of Star Wars, right?
Yep, Star Wars.
You did go see Star Wars.
I did go see Star Wars. We got me, Paul Gerke, and Mike McManaman, Dan Durkin too, fellow DTV classmates. Left the school pretty much right after school, and went and saw Star Wars. And got in line at about 6:30, and didn't get in until 12 o'clock. And that was
wow.
It was long.
But
and
right now, I'm sorry I gotta cut you short.
No problem.
But I think we're gonna send it over again to Sarah Blessing.
Okay. I guess Sarah's not ready for us.
Okay, there is no Sarah. Sorry, I don't think she has anyone lined up for right now.
Either that or they ran away.
Maybe it's the fireworks. I
Maybe
bet
it's
that's it.
I
It
bet
just
the
scared
fireworks
everyone.
Scared everybody away. But
everyone's still waiting.
Still waiting. I don't know what the delay is.
I'm not really sure why nobody is coming up. Maybe a firework gone astray? I'm just kidding.
I hope not.
That wasn't very funny. I'm sorry.
No, I thought it was funny, but I'm demented.
A little bit, Jordan.
Looks like they're trying to figure out what the problem is here. I don't know why.
Well, it's New York City traffic, see?
Yeah.
So, therefore, they can't come down the carpet because, oh, here they come.
All right.
Green light.
Green light.
And it's Carly Price and Kelly DeBach. Looking very pretty.
Carly Price was also with us at the Star
Carly
Wars
Price
premiere.
and Kelly DeBuck. We just missed them. They're in there.
Also with us at the Star Wars premiere. We actually didn't get home until late that night at about 3:30. And I didn't get to bed till 4. So waking up at 6 the next day was a little tough.
And now we're going to send it over to a story. As the majority of Davison public knows, the first thing that you see when you walk into DHS is the gymnasium. Come prom time, the basketball hoops, hardwood floor, and brick walls disappear. And for one night, it becomes a star evening in New York. Dan Durkin has a story on all of the hard work that goes into this amazing transformation. And this story is brought to you by Davison.
How do you bring New York City to Davison, Michigan? And how do you take a high school gym from this and turn it into this?
A lot of work and dedication.
Starting on Wednesday of this week, our very own high school gym was taken over by the junior class.
Wednesday we started after school, and we worked from after school till about 6 o'clock at night. And then on Thursday, we were here from 7 in the morning till about 10:30 at night. And then today, Friday, we started working at 7 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully we plan on finishing around midnight tonight. Hopefully if things go well. If not, we'll probably be here a little later than that.
Parents, students, and teachers alike have worked very hard to make this transformation complete.
Thank you so much for that, Dan. I don't think a lot of people know how much hard work goes into this, because a lot of them only get to see the outside, and the inside is just as gorgeous, if not better. So
Yeah,
we want to thank all those people that put a lot of hard work into it.
And we had almost everybody in Davison working on this, parents, students, teachers, a lot of people.
Brandon Gilly and Tracy
Right.
Fournier.
And here comes Tracy Fournier with a very lovely dress. Wow, that's very pink and it's very pretty.
It's almost a magenta type color.
You know, my date tonight was also my date to freshman homecoming, and we went with that couple right there. But right now we're going to toss it over to Sarah Blessing with another interview.
And I am here with seniors Morgan Green, Lindsay Monroe, and Mallory Goodar. Now tell me, we all did prom last year. Tell me about a little bit of the things that you did to prepare for last year's prom.
I was in charge of the food, so I had to get all the food preparation and set up. Mine was consisted of that day. So as I'm sitting there with my hair done, I am making the food hot, and I'm getting all the cups here. And actually, we ran out of cups last year. So my dad and I drove up to Kessel's in my prom dress, and I am putting cups in the cart as the prom is going on. And I'm charging, and I'm running up there, and I said, I need these for prom. That was my prom highlight last year.
Awesome, awesome. And Lindsay, tell me about what you did last year.
I was in charge of the hallway, which is very large, and we didn't get to work on it until after school on Friday, which means we didn't have very much time. So it was very time-consuming with all the walls and all of the decorations.
I bet. And Mallory, you worked with Morgan a little bit. Did you go on the cup running or no?
No, I pretty much helped whatever was needed. Like, whenever there was help needed, I helped. So.
I know you helped me with the stairs last year, which were a huge task. I'm sure that they worked just as hard as we did last year. That's it for us, and back to you guys at the desk, Kelly and Jordan.
Okay, thanks again, Sarah. Again, Miranda Haas, looking very beautiful.
And her date, Nick Varner, part of our limo group tonight, and also Jessica Davis and Justin Morgan walked in while we were away. They all look very nice, and we had a lot of fun. First of all, it was great because we went out to eat, and then afterwards we played putt-putt for a while in our dresses, yes. And then we stopped by Salvation Army, just kind of walked around in there, and it was fun. Here's some other people from our limo. Joe, his real name is Johannes. He's the German exchange student, and his date, Kaylee, and they were also in our group. Great kids. And here comes Jennifer Smith with a stunning dress. Wow. I know you know Louis Rivas.
I know Louis Rivas. I'm great friends with Louis. He's starting guard on the Davison football team this year. He's a senior. He's going to Saginaw Valley University.
Josh McManaman and Haley
He's going
Dinsmore.
to be a redshirt freshman there.
And here comes Josh McManaman and Haley Dinsmore. They're looking very nice tonight. Josh is Mike's younger brother, obviously, and he's a lot of fun to be around. Interesting kid.
Very fun to play basketball with.
Yes, he is. He gets angry, and it's quite funny.
Next up,
Here comes a great matching couple. Wow, they're dead on, aren't they?
They are dead on. My friend Austin Beatty. He is a great robotics kid. There's Jeff Evans, looking very, very handsome.
And Leanda Wood, both are varsity choir members.
Yes.
Please welcome Katie Brooks and Christina Brooks.
And here comes Katie Brooks and Christina Brooks. I'm not sure if they're related,
I couldn't tell you.
but they both look very nice.
Well, Sarah has another interview for us. Sarah?
And I am here with Chris and his lovely date, Megan, and they have already been inside. Tell me a little bit about what you have seen so far.
I went inside and I saw the decorations and how it looked like New York and everything. And then I went inside the boys' bathroom. That was really nice too.
What's the boys' bathroom decorated as?
Just New York and everything like that. Then there's free M&Ms too, and that's cool.
Isn't there? I hear that there's a barber's chair in there. Is there?
Yeah, it's like a barbershop. It's like a barbershop in New York, and yeah, it's just really, really cool. I like it.
Awesome. And what have you seen so far?
Well, so far I mostly saw the bathroom, the girls' bathroom. That was really cool because it's really pink and fluffy.
Yeah, I hear that it's like really like feathers everywhere, pink and black.
Yeah.
Isn't it pink and black?
Yeah, it's got mostly pink, and then there's the black in there. And it's really, really nice.
And then I walked in there and I saw a bum sitting on the floor. It just completely surprised me because I thought it was real, but it wasn't. Yeah. So, have you guys been in the gym yet?
No, we haven't been in there yet, but we'll be getting there.
All right. Awesome. What do you expect to see in there?
I expected to make it look like nighttime in New York. There's a lot of lights, stars, city life.
Yeah. Central Park.
Yes, yeah, Central Park and just Manhattan and stuff like that.
Are you guys ready to boogie down?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Definitely.
All right, well, I'll let you guys go ahead and head in. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And back to you guys at the desk. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
And we are back. Now we are going to head it over to a full screen because we want to show you who paid the most on what. And some of these girls that were polled, we found a poll online that showed how much people paid on what part, and the tickets were for either party or both of the parties. They could either pay for it. The attire, both parties pay their own way, and the flowers, the girls get the boutonniere and the guys get the corsage, obviously. And the limo can be a shared expense with your group. You know, sometimes it's a little rough spot when you go, and nobody really knows.
No, actually, I didn't have to pay for a limo. My mother dropped me off.
Did she?
She did. She's a wonderful lady. Like, shout out to my mother.
Right. Well, that might also be because you're a sophomore, you know.
Yeah, that's probably it too, and I don't have a car yet.
But you know, that's a lot easier too.
Yeah. Wow, we have a nice kind of fluorescent orange dress. Looking very nice.
It changes colors as she walks. That's very pretty.
Hello, okay.
And here we have Liz
Matt Sturgis
Fields.
and Lauren Westerby.
Liz Fields and her date Josh. Can't think of the right last name right now. I'm sorry.
That's unimportant.
Last names are overrated. Is that it?
That's true. Very true.
Wow, here we have a 3-girl date. That is fun. That's fun. You've got to go to at least one dance with your friends and just have a good time as girls. They all look very nice.
Mr. Zeller feeling like a very lucky man this evening.
And there we have Mr. Schuster going back down the carpet.
They really have things moving now.
Kyle Isbell and Brooke Went.
Here we have Kyle Isbell and Brooke Went, both looking very nice. I believe both are in band, right?
Yes.
Yes, you were in band, so. Kyle is an old friend of mine. He's a nice kid.
He's a very good guy.
Yes, he is. He's funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
He's made me laugh on several occasions.
He's going with a new hairdo lately.
It's kind of a mohawkish.
Kind of. I'm not really sure what to call it. Here comes two more girls in very pretty dresses.
Well, we have Sarah Blessing in the hallway with another interview. Take it away, Sarah.
And I am here with Sarah and Angela and their dates. What's your date's name?
This is Josh Kinney, and this is Joel Telto.
And they are from?
Otisville, St. Clair.
Terrific. Now, Sarah, you work in the Cardinal shop. Tell me a little bit about the Cardinal shop and what exactly you do, that it's a class, what sort of things is that?
Well, the Cardinal shop is basically part of like marketing. If you're marketing 1, and then you're automatically marketing 2 if you qualify for that. And the Cardinal shop is where you just buy a whole bunch of stuff, you know, like Davison, food, candy. It's fun.
Shirts, sweatshirts,
clothing,
pants,
accessories, bumper stickers, you know.
Just pretty much everything that has to do with Davison you can buy in the Cardinal shop because, you know, the Cardinal shop is Davison Cardinals.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me about your future. What sort of things are you planning to do because you're a senior? What sort of things? Where are you going to school?
Well, after I graduate, I plan to attend Mott, me and my girl, Ange. Hello. And then we're going to save up some money, get an apartment, just me and her. Be a good time. I'm excited. And then, well, we're staying home just because we want to stay home for, you know.
Next fall, we're going to Michigan State. That's where we plan to go next
fall. Michigan State.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And what are you guys wanting to go into?
I'm really undecided about it. Just take my basics, and then we'll decide. I want to be rich, though.
Oh.
I want to make a lot of money.
Okay. She wants to make money. Angela?
I'm actually going into broadcasting, communications, broadcasting.
Awesome. What part of communications broadcasting do you want to go into? Like anchoring, camera?
Right. Anchoring, you know. Tell the news how it is.
Awesome. I'll let you guys get inside and start enjoying your night. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Back to Jordan and Kelly at the desk. Thanks.
How you feeling about this prom, Jordan?
I have to admit to you, I'm not nervous one bit.
Really?
Feeling great.
Really?
Feeling great. I think it's going to be a great
excited?
prom. I'm very excited. This is going to be a prom for the record books.
I like that dress right there.
That's a good pink dress. I like his shoes, too.
A good pink dress. And here comes Victoria Anderson in this stunning blue dress. That is gorgeous, if I must say so myself.
Tinkerbell-like, if I can say that.
Tinkerbell wears green most of the time. But you could say it was Tinkerbell-like.
I did. Can't
Okay.
take that back.
And here comes, oh, look at the crowd. They're all very interested in all the dresses going by, and of course to see their loved family and friends. Everyone's looking very nice. And here comes Amanda Rossman with her date.
Very beautiful yellow and almost a salmon-y type color dress.
She's a good friend of mine, and also my date's date last year.
Really?
Yes.
She is a TA in my 6th hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sit next to her. She's a very lovely girl.
And here comes Levi Henson and Katie Asland. Levi is a senior, and Katie graduated last year.
Levi is a key at playing guitar. He's very good. Well, the search for a prom dress is one of the most enchanting times in a teenage girl's life, but it can also be one of the most stressful. Melissa Harris, aka Prom Stalker 2005, follows one girl on this once-in-a-lifetime search. This story is brought to you by Mimic Insurance.
Long before the event, girls are taking the extra step to find the perfect prom dress.
We started looking in like February.
The internet was the first step for Cassie Elder, a senior here at DHS.
My mom and I, we sat down and we got on the internet and we looked at a whole bunch of dresses.
The next step was finding where the store was located.
There was a dress that I really, really wanted, and once I found it, my mom took like the number that was by it, and she looked to see where they were selling it, like in the Michigan area.
Sometimes online, dresses aren't as pretty as what they appear.
I did find the dress that I wanted, and it looked nothing like it did online. I thought it was completely hideous when I saw it in the store.
Finding the perfect dress is a lot more complicated than most think.
The type of dress that I didn't really want a poofy dress this year because I kind of had one last year. So I was kind of looking for something that was like pulled up kind of. I didn't want to get a color that I had gone before, like green. My prom dress last year was green, so I didn't want a green dress. I didn't really want a black dress because I've had a black dress before. I was more looking for like a purple dress or like a yellow because I've never had yellow or white, which was the color that I got.
Now all that was left were the shoes.
The type of shoes that I want to get are black with like a really long, like elegant, I want it to be like an elegant style with like a really long heel. And I want it to be kind of like, I don't want it to be like open-toed, but I want it to be like closed, but have like the little tiny open in the at the front. And something with a bow on it because my dress has bows on it, and so I think that would tie in quite nicely.
After the long, detailed search, all of the work finally came together for that one perfect night. Melissa Harris, DTV News.
Thank you so much, Melissa, for that story. It's really nice seeing some of these girls get dressed up in the whole process. I'm a big fan of Cassie's hair tonight, actually. I really like it.
It looks very
I really
good.
like it on her.
Well, while you were watching that story, we had somebody come in with a cane and a top hat. That's a first on both of those.
It's unique. It's unique. You
Very
got to have
unique.
your own touch.
You do. Your style is everything.
Mhm.
Well, Sarah Blessing is in the hallway with another interview. Take it away, Sarah.
And I am here with Katie, Susie, and Felicia, three beautiful ladies with three beautiful dresses. Tell me a little bit about how you picked this dress.
I got this dress at Betsy's Bridal in Vassar, and I went with Jessica Davis, and we about tried on 20 dresses before we found this one.
And, of course, the perfect dress makes for the perfect evening.
Right.
And now where did you find your dress?
I was in spring break with Adam in Arizona, and we went to Macy's, and I found it at Macy's. And since there wasn't any Macy's in Michigan, I bought it in Arizona.
It's beautiful, beautiful. Felicia?
My story is not very interesting. My mom and I went shopping, and I got a dress.
How many did you have to try on?
10 to 15, give or take.
Give or take a few, 500, 27. So were you guys looking for a particular color?
A lighter color, not any dark colors.
So no navies or blacks?
Right.
What about you?
I wanted a green dress, but I just really like this style, so oh well.
Blue instead of green, give or take for the style.
Something spring-like. So
Spring-like. So once again, no blacks, navies, that sort of thing. All right, you guys look beautiful, as do your dates. As do your dates. I'll let you guys get back in, start having a good old time, and we'll go back to the Kelly and Jordan announcers. And thank you.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
That was Todd LeVictor and Felicia Dijon that she was talking to. I'm sure she told you that, though.
Probably.
And here comes Will. Not sure of his last name, but he is also in varsity choir.
Mr. Schuster is looking very, very good tonight in his orchestra tux.
Is that an earring in his ear?
Yeah, it is an earring. Many people don't know, but Mr. Schuster does have an earring and a tattoo on his bicep.
Really?
Really.
I did not know that.
He actually has his head shaved because he lost on a bet. He made a bet that if the orchestra did so good at state competition that he would shave his head, and they got all ones, which is the best you can get, and it's the first time that's happened in 20 years at a state event. So he had to he lost the bet, and he had to shave his head in front of the whole class. And
Oh my goodness.
there was laughs. Laughs were laughed.
Laughs were laughed.
They sure were.
And here's some younger girls watching, and I'm sure they're just thinking about the day when they can do this. I know I was when I used to come up and watch. It's an exciting time. This is my first prom, and I'm pretty psyched about it. I can't wait to get inside and just have a good time.
I'm definitely going to dance.
Are you going to dance your socks off,
I
Jordan?
will dance my socks off, and I hope I find them afterwards.
Okay, good. Good. And here comes Danny McKenna and Kristen McGee. Kristen is in varsity choir right now, and Danny McKenna was. And he is a great kid. Very funny. Very nice. Whenever we have little reunions or whatever, he's always there. It's a fun kid. And here comes a very special date. Let's see here, I believe it's Kyle Simon and someone.
I like to see this. I like to see more people bring their mothers and their grandmothers to this type of event.
I'm not very sure who it is.
Joan Durkee and Kyle Simon, ladies and gentlemen.
Joan Durkee, there you go. And Kyle Simon. What a nice guy.
Looks too young to be here.
He is a nice kid. And now we're going to head over to a story. Prom dresses come in many styles and colors. Sometimes the best part of a dress is putting your own style, color, and heart into it. DTV's own Sarah Blessing put a lot of time and care into making her dress fit her dream. This story is brought to you by Subway of Davison.
I decided to design and build my prom dress because earlier in the year I wanted to go into fashion design, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to learn some sewing skills and to turn my designs into actual pieces. My dress is Greek inspired. It is white. It has a lining, and then it has a satin and then a silk chiffon overlay. It's going to be really airy, really flowy. This is the first dress I've ever made. So let's hope that it all goes well, because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I am worried about how it's going to turn out. I think I'll be disappointed if it doesn't turn out, even though it's my first dress ever made. For me, it's more of like a creative outlet to make something that's my own. I think when you work for something and when you put a lot of your creativity and yourself and a lot of your time into doing something, it becomes more rewarding when it actually turns out than as if you were to just go and buy a dress. I've been working on it for like a few months now. It's something that you kind of have to take your time at and really work hard to do. So hopefully I'll be proud of myself, and hopefully other people would be proud of me too, and will be able to look at it and think that I bought it somewhere when really I didn't. I made it.
And I am here in my dress, finally finished after probably about 40 hours of work. Took a little longer than I had thought, and this is my dress. And I ran into a few complications this morning. Around 12 o'clock, I finally got it finished. It was a little to do with the snaps. The snaps didn't want to stay snapped, so I had to actually sew them on this time. Also, the back took a little longer than I had hoped. Hemming took a little longer than I had hoped. But overall, it's finished, finally, all in one piece, and I'm very, very, very happy. And that's about it. So I will send it back to Kelly and Jordan. Make sure you stay tuned for when we go inside to the prom to see what's going on.
And thank you so much, Sarah. Your dress looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it did. I can't believe I can't even sew like a cloth necklace. So
cloth necklace.
I don't know why you would want a cloth necklace, but don't ask me for it. So
Okay,
I could definitely not make one.
I won't. But yeah, she put a lot of time into that. I know it was really stressing her out a few times, and I just want to say congratulations. She really did a great job, and I'm just really proud of her for putting so much heart into it, going through with it. Here comes Jessica Hempel and Eric Sauer, both varsity choir members. Jessica Hempel had the lead in The Music Man this year.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
She was the music woman, actually.
She was, yes.
Justin Doran and Shannon Glish.
Nice one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here comes Justin Doran and Shannon Glish. Justin's sporting a cream-colored suit, it looks like, unless the light's just going bad on me.
I'm pretty sure that's cream. Again, the pastel is very big today.
And here comes Ryan Welch with his date.
Tagging behind.
I believe her name was Amanda Donahoe. I couldn't tell you for sure, but we're going to guess. Here comes one of the funniest kids in the high school.
He is. He's hilarious.
Houston.
Josh Husted. There you go. I was trying to think of the last name, and then when Paul yelled it just
I was too busy laughing.
came to me.
I was reminiscing at all the funny things he's done by himself and on DTV. Just very, very good kid, very funny. Got a good head on his shoulders. We have a couple more white tuxedos coming through. Again, the white with the teal vest and necktie.
Right, here
Very
comes
good.
Ashley Brown and Robert Y. Barra, but right now we're gonna head over to another screen for you to see more stats. And this one is going to be about what people spent the most on, what percentage. You know, some people spend more on the dress, and yep, see, 69% of people spent more on their dress, and then it just goes down from there. 12% on the limo, 9% on hair, makeup, and other things. I don't really know what the other nails probably.
Yeah, we here at Davison spend most of our money on big booms to scare people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as they're walking down the prom. And again, you heard another one. It's probably the 4th or 5th one already tonight.
And also equipment. Because
yeah.
according to our teacher, Randy Scott, here at DTV, every time that something's broken, it's going to cost you $5 million to replace.
At least.
At least $5 million.
If not more.
So we try not to break anything.
Sometimes.
We try really hard.
We try to be hard. We have another cane and top hat tonight.
It's Craig Hitchcock and Bridget Charland. Craig is also on the varsity basketball team.
Both looking very good. Craig's corsage matches his date's dress. Very
Seth
nice.
Rodock and Andrea Germain.
They look very nice. Here comes, behind them, you're not going to be able to see them for a minute here, but behind them is
Lisa
Andrea
Seymour and
Germain
Tina
and Seth something. I'm not sure of his last name because he goes to Mott.
Oh.
But she works with me, and she is a lot of fun to be around, and she just makes my day most of the time because work isn't all that fun a lot of times, you know, because it's work.
That's right.
But
well,
if we
Sarah, who has worked very hard on her dress,
Sorry,
standing
Jordan.
in the hallway. Take it away, Sarah.
And I am here with Justin Jordan and Shannon English. Tell me, for you guys, what was the most expensive of prom so far?
Definitely dinner.
Where'd you guys go to eat?
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
And where's that at?
Troy.
And what did you have to eat?
Steak.
I also had a steak.
Ooh. Now, did you guys have a limo?
Yes. Oh, we had a party bus.
Ooh, a party bus. How many people did you have in on that?
27.
27. Oh, yeah.
So, your dress and your tux, about how much did that figure into it?
I got this for free.
Oh, for free? How did you do that?
She works at Men's Warehouse.
Okay, and what about you?
Mine was about 130.
Ooh, wow. Okay, well, that's it for us. Thank you guys, and we'll send it back to Jordan and Kelly.
On the record,
Thank you very much, Sarah.
Yeah, as you said during the interview, tonight's getting a little chilly, but you really could not have asked for a better night for prom. Today
No,
was
not
just
at all.
gorgeous, very gorgeous.
It was
sunny
very
out.
nice. In fact, it was really hot earlier.
It was
and so
hot.
it's good that it's cooling off a little bit because it was kind of hard to stand in this 8-layer dress that I have on right now. So, and here comes Susan Wheeler and Scott Wagner. Susan's a good friend of mine, very involved in the school. She's on the student council, and she is involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters. Just a great person, one of the nicest people you'll meet.
Jared Millinson and Mackenzie
Yeah, it was
Nolan.
very hot earlier, very, very hot in the control room here at Davison. I'd like to give a shout out to the control room. They're working very hard back there.
Yes, they are. Dan Durkin is directing. Well, Melissa Harris is on audio, Angela Brown on tapes, and Brittany Bush is running back and forth here telling us what we have to do. Sarah Kenny and BJ Calicay on camera, our teacher Randy Scott, and hopefully there's no one we're skipping. I believe that's about it.
Probably.
Brett Schooley
Brett
is here.
Schooley.
Is she on graphics? I believe she's on graphics.
Probably. She's a master at those graphics.
She's a graphics master. And here is Matt Clayford and Jessica Bram looking very nice. Here's Tracy Yoder with a date. She is also in band, being escorted by Mr. Schuster, which seems fit.
Yep.
So what would you say to sum up all the dresses tonight, Jordan?
Sparkly. There's a lot of sparkles. But overall, very beautiful. I haven't seen an ugly dress yet.
Would you say so if you did?
I would. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. I would say that is an ugly dress, but I haven't seen any.
Oh, also, I'm sorry, we forgot people in the control room.
Oh, did we?
Yes, we have Brett Baker also helping us out.
That's right.
He graduated last year. But right now, we're going to tell you, this year has been so much more than just this prom. We've had great sports teams, clubs, and organizations here at DHS, along with things happening in the community all the time. And Jordan, you're going to take us for an inside look at this year in review.
I sure am.
Okay, so we're going to send it over to that right now.
This past year has brought change and success to Davison High School. Before renovating our bathrooms, we built Cardinal Stadium, a new weight room, complete with a conference area, and extended the wrestling room. Elder Drive also got a much-needed facelift this year. As DHS has been undergoing these changes, the clubs of Davison have been hard at work, as 186 members of the class of 2005 participated in community service, resulting in more than 60 seniors earning their community service cords by each volunteering 120 hours or more. This year's senior class has logged in over 9,000 hours of community service. 7 students earned their medals this year in the Big 9 Math and Science competition. The 16 DECA students qualified for nationals, the largest group in Davison history. Coloran Ensemble received a 1 at State Solo Ensemble. The orchestra received all 1s as well in their state competition, the first time that has happened to any school in 20 years. DTV swept the competition this year, taking first, second, and third place for video news package at the Columbia Scholastic Press Association Awards. And along with winning second place for Best Newscast at the Michigan Association Awards, DTV also launched their monthly show, The District. The Quiz Bowl team won Academic Lead Division II this year as well. Justin Morgan continued the winning ways of the electronics team by winning first in the state in electronic engineering technology. Robotics team won regional competition in Chicago and placed 4th in the national tournament at Auburn University. In the world of sports, the Cardinal football team won their 3rd straight Big 9 championship, and the wrestlers won their 4th state championship in a row, thanks to the National High School Coach of the Year, Roy Hall. The DHS basketball team also did well, capping off their season with a winning record, as the hockey team repeated as Big 9 champs and four-peated as regional champs. They also won the 2005 MHSAA Hockey Finals Sportsmanship Award.
Thank you very much for that story, Jordan. I think you have something to say to someone special here tonight, though, don't you?
I sure do. Sandy
Coots.
Sandy Coots, a fellow DTV personnel.
She's our producer here.
She's our producer. Very, very lovely lady. She's right here in the control room on her anniversary. I'd just like to thank you, Sandy.
Thank you so much, Sandy, for being here on your anniversary night and helping us out.
She's been very helpful this whole year and in past years.
But right now we're going to toss it over to Sarah Blessing because she has a couple students standing by with their best memories of prom. Take it away, Sarah.
And I am here with Susan Wheeler, Brent Metcalf, and Matt Clayfer. Susan, tell me, what are some of your favorite memories from this past year?
From this past year, I think it's just getting to know everyone a lot better. And since it's our last year, everyone's just been really close-knit, and that's probably my favorite. Also, this is my first year in student council, and we did all the dances, and it was a lot of fun. And so.
Okay, and Brent, tell me a little bit about your sports and what you're looking forward to in the future.
I played football and I wrestled this year. My plans for the future are to wrestle at Virginia Tech next year.
Awesome. And Matt, tell me a little bit about choir, things that have been going on with that, awards that you guys have won, and what you're going to do with your future.
All right, well, this year we just did the Music Man. We closed May 7th. I just found out I'm getting accepted to SVSU this year, so I'm going to be going to music.
All right.
I like the fan. And we're about ready. We're preparing for Carnegie Hall right now. which is June 26th, and we're just prepping, and it's going to go really good. So.
Awesome, awesome. Now, are you guys excited for your future?
Oh, very excited.
Woo!
Lawrence Washington Jr. and Gina Hollins.
A little scared. We got a little scared. We got a little excitement. I'm sure everybody's just going to be excited when they get in there. This is like a big celebration of our senior year. I hope you guys have fun, and we're going to send it back to Jordan and Kelly. Make sure you stay tuned for when we go inside.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Sarah. They're with Brent Metcalf. I think he wrestles.
Yes,
I
he's
think.
a great wrestler. Oh
That
my
was
goodness.
sarcasm,
Okay,
by the way.
good.
Sarcasm, by the way. I actually have a book.
I was going
of
to be
sports-
angry with you if you weren't being sarcastic.
He is very, very, very good. Going to the College of Virginia Tech to actually the coach for the Olympic team coaches at Virginia Tech, so he's going to go down there and train for the 2008 Olympics.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's going to be something special. So
Well, good
watch
luck
him.
to him.
He's in one of my Sports Illustrateds actually. Faces
he?
in the Crowd. Talks about people who are up and comers
James LaFeld and Kim
in
Carvajal.
sports, and he's in there. And I saved that edition of Sports Illustrated because I can go back and look and say I know that guy.
Well, good for you, Jordan.
Thank you.
Are you going to scrapbook it?
I probably will.
Okay.
I'll probably copy it though. I don't want to use the original.
Oh, okay.
No.
And that was just Chad LaFelt and his date walking up looking very nice.
Chad LaFelt.
Very nice.
Also a fellow football player.
And very, very involved.
Very involved. He helped a lot with the construction of Prom. I think he deserves his props.
And here comes, just
John
lost the name.
Frawley.
Just lost the name. And
John
you know, he's a
Frawley.
good friend of mine.
Big John Frawley is what I
And
call him.
Amanda Luba.
Very nice guy. Also played football last year.
And he is also very involved. He is in an organization called Greater Flint Youth Leadership, which helps out and cleans up the community of Flint. Chad's also involved in that.
Yep.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. Here's another lovely couple. I think we've seen that dress. I hope there's no feuds tonight.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so too.
And here comes Jordan Evans with his date.
I played
He's
actually.
looking really nice tonight.
I actually played Pop Warner football with Jordan.
Now, could you explain to me what that is? Because I don't know.
Pop Warner football is for grades 4th through 7th,
okay.
and it's where we practice at random schools, and we go and have a great time down at the softball fields, and all teams resemble pro teams, and we play and just have a good time learning the game of football. Very fun time.
Okay, and now we're going to mellow things down a little bit and tell you some drunk driving stats. We just want everyone to stay safe tonight because on prom night, it's a fact that we also looked up online. Over 50% of the car accidents that occur on prom night are alcohol involved. And so we just want everyone to stay safe out there tonight. You know, if anything does go on, which we hope not, just, you know, stay safe and really take care of yourselves. Tonight's going to be a crazy night for some people, and we just want everyone to have a safe night and come back on Monday.
We all hope that people here make the right choices and just keep their head on their shoulders. And we have a sad car in front of the high school to remind kids that decisions can be life-threatening, and if you make the wrong ones, it could be you.
But on a lighter note, here comes more prom dresses, and we're going to try and keep it cheery for the rest of the night. You know, it's not something that we like to talk about, but
No,
we got to throw it out there.
It's a very serious matter.
And here comes Rami Lombaria with his date. She's looking gorgeous.
Jordan Dortmund and Amanda Miller.
And
Jordan
here comes-
Dortmund and Amanda Miller.
There you go. You're good.
I know those
And
people.
her dress looks quite a bit like mine.
Chaz Irwin and Heather Hoskins.
It does.
It's nice though, you know.
It's nice. They're both
You
nice.
know, I'm going to take some advice that I got from Allison Seaman last year and say that it doesn't matter if anyone else has your dress. It's just as long as if you feel good. And if you feel good and you're out to have a fun time, then that's what matters.
Well, you've seen the outside of the prom all too well. Let's see what it looks like inside with Sarah Blessing. Sarah?
Oh no! Hey, I am here inside the Prom 2005 Midnight in Manhattan. I'm here with Matt. Matt, tell me, are you having a good time so far?
I'm having a great time. Dinner was great. The dance is fine. Pictures are over with. It's great.
Great. How's music coming?
It's pretty good this year.
It's loud.
It's loud. It's really loud in here, but everybody's having a good time. We're all pumping it up in here. Hope you guys can come in soon. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Come in.
Come in. It's a great time. Everybody's dancing. Have a good time. Celebration for the class of 2005 senior prom. Come on in and have a good time. Back to Kelly and Jordan.
Yeah.
And that is the inside of the prom.
You saw fellow DTV members Mike McMahon and Matt Smith.
And now we are going to wrap it up for the night. And we're going to say that it's looking really nice and people are going to keep coming in. So you know what we're going to do, Jordan?
What are we going to do?
We are going to keep these cameras on until 9:45 so people can see their fellow loved ones and friends and everyone coming in, and they can just watch.
That's great. Oh, first of all, we have Chad Teller with the pink tuxedo.
We have to catch the
We
pink
have to catch
tuxedo.
the
Can we get the
tuxedo.
pink tuxedo? Maybe not. But Chad Teller has a pink tuxedo on. He's looking very nice tonight.
Very nice.
But we are going to say that tonight has been a great night, and we're going to leave it on until 9:45.
Sure will.
At 9:45 approximately, there are going to be some fireworks, so we'll keep you tuned for those. Got anything to say before we go?
I just hope everybody has a good night, and thanks for watching. And this is Paul Gerke. He's my friend.
Thank you for watching tonight's program. DTV would like to thank the following sponsors: America's Premier Mortgage, Davison's Community Schools, MEMIC Insurance, Subway of Davison, and Great Clips of Davison. Thank you and good night.